Hello, 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 everybody. This is Rodney Kelm, the Fatherpreneur. Thanking you for tuning into our new website, helping people get healed, helping people learn about natural methods to heal their bodies instead of pharmaceutical medicines. And tonight I have some amazing guests with amazing stories. They both happen to have the same name, and you'll find out why in just a minute. And I met them because, well, we'll get into that later. So before I go any further, I'd like to introduce tonight's guests, Curtis and Curtis.
Hey, how you doing, Rodney?
Hey, Rodney, how you
Hello.
doing, buddy?
Okay, so please tell everybody why both your names are Curtis.
Okay, my wife and I, we had an amazing gift on my birthday. My son was born during that particular time, and we decided to name him Curtis Jr., CJ for short. So that was our amazing discovery there for sure.
So I mean, people have eyes, so it's easy to look at you and see the resemblance. But I love to give people those people that don't have a clue of what's really going on, of what's going on. And so, what I'd like to do is just please, tell the audience, obviously your father and son, but where you're from, a little bit about your background.
Me, born and raised here in Atlanta. Grew up here in Lawrenceville. Went to school here as well. Attended Georgia State University. Right now, work out in Covington as a financial analyst, and this is my hobby as well with my business with the alkaline water service. So that's a little bit background about me.
And for as myself, I'm originally from South Carolina. I met my wife at South Carolina State and graduated in engineering. Currently, I'm on medical leave right now. But I have to admit that since my son started the alkaline water business, I have been drinking the water and feeling quite well.
So now we're going to go ahead and get into the story because we've already started telling it. And I know from reading the bio that it begins with Curtis Senior. And so Curtis Senior, I'm gonna call you Big C for now.
Okay.
Big C. All right. So Big C, please tell everybody. I know we've already started talking about the alkaline water, but I want people to know your story, where it began, and then we'll get to the place where alkaline water comes into it. So, you look like a healthy man. You look like a relatively young man. Where did this journey begin? What started everything for you?
Okay. Well, about I would say a year and a half ago, I turned very ill, and later on, after several doctors, we found out that I had a tumor um, inside my stomach, and we found out that it was cancerous. We went along with the surgery, and after the surgery, my son, he decided to go into the alkaline water business to sort of assist me in my health. And after a year and a half of drinking the water, right along with some other natural products from the herb store, like turmeric, I am cancer-free and have been cancer-free now for over a year. Thank you.
So, I mean, that already is quite an amazing story. I mean, usually people feel like giving up when they have a diagnosis of the big C word.
Right.
Was there a specific name for the kind of cancer or tumor you had in your stomach?
Yes, they call it a duodenum cancer. It's a very rare cancer that's located next to the gallbladder and the pancreas, and it's a very rare cancer.
Does it have a reputation for being very hard to get rid of, hard to cure?
Actually, no. It was a very, according to the doctor, it was a long operation. I had to lose my gallbladder as well as half of my pancreas. And after that, with the alkaline water, I've been feeling great. Been doing well. There's no sign of cancer, and I'm going to continue to drink the water.
Oh Lord, looks like I lost. Well, looks like I lost my guest for a minute. And while I attempt to get them back online, will you bear with me, my wonderful audience? So, as I'm, texting my guest for tonight, I'm just going to keep talking about a little bit about the experiences I've had with their water. I know them because I became customers. Let me just text them real quick. So I found them because of some of the world that we began to become a member of, which is the whole natural, holistic, alkaline world, that someone else is getting a delivery of the alkaline water. And so my wife went ahead and Googled alkaline water in our area. And after that happened, she found these two gentlemen, or this, Curtis, Little C, had his own business, and we tried it out, and we ordered from them first time, and then, that's how we learned about it. So thankfully, they have rejoined me. Looks like you got to unmute yourself. I see the microphone symbol is muted. And once that's unmuted, we can continue with the story because it's getting really good. And I know it's helping somebody out there. All right, so I think we got sound back.
Sorry,
and we left off with, describing your surgery. You lost your gallbladder. You lost part of your pancreas, which isn't, something small. It isn't, little things that you can just blow off. I mean, that's major surgery. And of course, having abdominal surgery in the past, even though it was just, a smaller version of what, much smaller version of what you had, I understand how major that is, and it takes some time to recover. So, Little C, or Curtis Jr., when you learned that your father got, of the diagnosis, what was your reaction? And then what happened next for you? Because you're a major part of this whole story. What was your reaction? And then what triggered you to take action?
What triggered me was really, what could I do? You just watching, what I mean, your dad just in the hospital, and you're just wondering, is there anything that you can do? And my aunt, as you can see from the bio, had told me about this water. And but because she's vegan, she's been vegan for 3 years, I know she's very healthy. And she always gives us natural remedies, things of that nature. Her and my cousin, they're both nurses. So she was like, you should look into alkaline water. And of course, I had no knowledge of what alkaline water was. So I did my due diligence, and I researched it while Dad was in the hospital and while I was in between work, and decided to go ahead and order a machine. And miraculously, right when he was getting home, that same day we took him home, the water machine that was right on our doorstep. So, that's when we started to, we hooked it up and we started drinking it. And we was like, man, this is some really good water. And then that's when I kind of thought about, what else this could lead to as far as other people and their health, and how good the water tasted, and what miraculous things it could do for you after doing the research. So that was really where the idea came from just my experience and my research, and seeing how it transformed other people and their stories. So
Big C. So now you have the surgery, you're alive and well, and you come home and your son's talking about alkaline water. What was your first reaction to alkaline water? Were you receptive to it? And tell me about the first time you had that first sip. What was it like?
Well, just like he said, his aunt had told him about it, and when she speaks, we pretty much listen because she has a lot of knowledge about health, and that's her main background. And when my son told me about this machine that he was going to be getting, and the type of water that we was going to be drinking, it's going to be very healthy for me. And at first, I was a little skeptical about it, saying that, well, you know, we might need to leave this in the doctor's care with modern medicine and everything. But as my son explained it more in more detail, what the water can do, I accepted it. And once we got the machine, we hooked it up, and boy, that very first sip, you can tell the difference between the faucet water and the water that's coming out the machine. It is totally, totally different. And from that first sip, man, I was hooked. And it's just, I can't go anywhere without it. I got to have that water. It is very, very good. And you can feel the difference too for your health.
I can testify. So here's what I want you to do now, because people that are going to be watching this video probably will have heard of alkaline water before this video, and they're going to want to say, well, what is it? So can you please, Big C or, Lil C, please, well, Lil C, because this is your business. So please explain what alkaline water is, what the difference is, and its benefits to people's bodies.
So basically what alkaline water is, for those of you who don't know, it basically puts your body in an alkaline state. So alkaline state, as Rodney can attest and what he's been eating and drinking, it basically alkaline state is different cancers and sicknesses, diseases. They cannot live in an alkaline state. So that's why that's so important. So it aids, so basically our bodies are acidic, right, from the things that we eat and drink on a daily basis. They're not good for our bodies, right? So basically what the alkaline water does, it removes those toxins from our body. So removing toxins, as we all know, can be a detoxifier. So basically you can use it as a detoxifier if you go up higher in the pH of alkaline water. So when I talk about pH, I'm talking about the pH. It is basically that state, you know what I mean, where the different diseases and cancers cannot live. So that's usually a pH standard around 7 or 8 pH. So the higher pH you go, the more alkalinity that's going to be in the water. So as you're drinking the higher alkaline water, it's going to detoxify, like I was saying. It removes toxins from your body, which aids in the weight loss as well. Also with the aiding with the sicknesses and diseases, it aids in your weight loss. So it's healthy on that aspect as well. But what makes the alkaline water so special as well is that this water machine that we have, it's a water ionizer. So basically what it does, it breaks hydrogen water bonds into multi-clusters. So basically a lot of the tap water and the bottled water that we drink, it's not broken down into clusters. So basically, when you're drinking the water, it has no nutritional value for you. So once the water ionizer that we have, it breaks these water bonds into multi-clusters, into 3 specifically, so that when you drink it, it's easily absorbed at the cellular level. So not only can people that are sick, people that are trying to lose weight, can drink this water, so you can use it for athletes as well. So me, myself, I take a gallon with me every day and I drink faithfully, and I use it in the gym. And basically, it won't take as much water to basically hydrate you. So it's more nutritious for you, so you won't get that full feeling. But at the same time, you want to drink more of it because it tastes really good. So that's a little bit about the alkaline water itself, for those of you who don't know. And I have a lot more information on my website. You go to the website is clrwellnessllc.com. And there's a lot more information there and videos as well.
So Big C, I want you to put us on real quick, and because you're the one who's really been on the biggest part of this journey. And we both have some stories where my daughter had went through some issues where the doctors were saying use these drugs, and I know for sure that when you came home and you got out of the operating room, the doctors were saying you got to do this, you got to do that. since you've been on this journey, since you've been doing the alkaline water, and surviving a very major surgery, what are the differences that you can feel in your body with drinking alkaline water, getting your body alkaline? Because there's a lot of people out there that are fighting cancer. There's a lot of people out there getting that diagnosis for the first time, got to break that news to the family, don't know what to do. I want them to hear from somebody that has been and is going through it directly from you.
Okay. Well, since I've been on the water, you feel a lot better. Your sleep is very good. You don't toss and turn as much. I'm very, very comfortable each and every day. It helps with your digestive system. It also, as my son says, it helps with your weight control. You can pretty much eat just about anything you want, but of course you want to watch what you eat. But what I'm trying to say is, even if you don't watch what you eat and you consume with the water, with the alkaline water, it's going to help with your weight control, and it makes you feel a lot better. And I recommend it for everybody.
So here I got the website right here. Is that the correct website right there?
CLR Wellness, wellness with 2 L's.
So there I go with my Lisdexia. Let me put the other L in there real quick.
And then LLC.com.
LLC. Okay.
Yep.
I want to make sure I got the right information for people out there.
LLNESSLLC. Yep, you got it.
There we go.
You go.
And so, you know, I appreciate Curtis and Curtis coming on and sharing their story. Please go to the website. If you're in the Atlanta area, you know, order some water immediately. If you want to test it out, get yourself a gallon. You're going to become a customer. You're going to see the difference. You're going to taste the difference right away. They are not paying me to do this. This is something that is from my heart because I believe in helping people get healed. I believe that, you know, God put the things in the earth that we already need to get healed versus the pharmaceutical versions that are out there that have side effects that are causing death. And it's just unnecessary. There, a lot of the pains and sickness and diseases out there, people that are going through suffering, aren't necessary. And so, you know, when I found Curtis and Curtis and I learned about their story, loving the product, you know, my daughter, I use it for my daughter especially because she's been healed from infantile spasms using an alkaline diet. Further with alkaline water, it's life-saving. So please I'm letting it wrap up now. Looks like it's taking a stop.